The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Quasimodo lives in Notre Dame and rings the bells. Frollo, a bishop, is his master, but he doesn't treat Quasimodo well. He always tells Quasimodo, "Stay in this tower because you are so ugly. You'll scare people." One day, people find Quasimodo during a festival. They start to laugh at him and tie him up.
You're so ugly! Yuck! Look!
People shout.
Come with me!
A gypsy girl helps him run away. Frollo is angry when the gypsy girl takes Quasimodo away. He asks his captain to follow them. "Thank you for your help. What's your name?" asks Quasimodo.
My name is Esmeralda,
says the gypsy girl. The captain follows them to Notre Dame. When he sees beautiful Esmeralda, he falls in love with her.
What do you want?
Asks Esmeralda. "Calm down, I want to help you," says the captain. "Catch them!" shouts Frollo to his army. They run into Notre Dame and catch Esmeralda. "Let her go!" yells Quasimodo. When Quasimodo fights with Frollo, the captain saves Esmeralda. Quasimodo wins and Frollo is put in jail. The captain and Esmeralda get married. Quasimodo is happy. He rings the wedding bells for them. Now Quasimodo has many friends. They know he has a kind heart.
Anne of Green Gables.
Anne Shirley was a red-haired orphan girl. She had a rich imagination. She also made a lot of trouble. Anne was adopted by Matthew and Marilla. They lived in a small village on Prince Edward Island, Canada. On her first day of school, Anne was teased by a boy. His name was Gilbert. He pulled Anne's red braids and called her,
"Carrots, carrots!"
Ah! How dare you!
shouted Anne. Anne was very angry. She hit Gilbert on the head with her slate.
Ah!
Anne Shirley, what are you doing?
The teacher said angrily.
"I'm sorry, Mr. Phillips. It's my fault because I teased her first,"
said Gilbert. The teacher paid no attention to Gilbert's words. Instead, he punished Anne by making her sit next to Gilbert the whole day. It was indeed a nightmare to Anne. On her way home, Anne met a vendor. He claimed that his products could bring miracles.
I want to turn my hair black. Do you have any suggestions?
Asked Anne.
"Sure, you must try this bottle of hair dye. It can turn any hair black,"
said the vendor. Anne spent all her allowance on it. She couldn't wait to dye her hair. Marilla knocked on Anne's bedroom door.
It's time for dinner, Anne. I'm not hungry. Please leave me alone. What happened? Oh, I can't stand my red hair. But green hair is even worse. What do you mean, green hair? I dyed it. Please open the door and let me help you.
Anne looked very depressed. Marilla tried her best to wash Anne's hair, but the green color stayed. In the end, Anne had her hair cut short.
A Folktale from Madagascar.
Mr. Akoho and Mr. Akanga were good friends. One day, they met up in the forest. They were very excited because they hadn't seen each other for a long time. They chatted, laughed, and shared their childhood memories.
Do you remember when we slipped into a farmer's hut and took some of his corn?
Asked Mr. Akoho.
Of course I do. It's the most exciting adventure we had,
Said Mr. Akanga.
I'm so hungry now. Why don't we go to the farmer's hut again?
Asked Mr. Akoho. They tiptoed toward the farmer's hut and found no one there.
Look, there is a pile of sweet potatoes in the corner,
Said Mr. Akanga.
Great. I'm going to take the biggest ones home. Then I will eat until I'm as full as the farmer's pig,
Said Mr. Akoho.
I only want some little ones, and then I'll get out of here,
Said Mr. Akanga. Mr. Akanga carried some sweet potatoes and rushed out of the hut, while Mr. Akoho was still searching for the biggest ones. Mr. Akanga hid himself in the bushes nearby to wait for his friend to come out. As Mr. Akanga spotted the farmer, he shouted,
Run, Mr. Akoho, the farmer is coming back.
However, it was too late. The farmer caught Mr. Akoho coming out of the hut. After many years, Mr. Akoho is still in the farmer's hut. He is now old and fat and lazy. He no longer tries to escape because the farmer feeds him lots of sweet potatoes and corn every day. Mr. Akanga misses his friend and feels sorry for him. When Mr. Akanga passes by the farmer's yard, he always waves to his friend. But Mr. Akoho has forgotten him and has stopped waving back.
MOMOTARO. One day, an old man and an old woman find a peach.
Oh, wow. What a big peach.
Cries the old woman. Let's cut it open, says the old man. When the peach is cut open, a baby pops out. The old couple is so happy to have a son. They name him Momotaro. Momotaro grows up strong and healthy. Monsters come to his village and take food from people. Momotaro decides to fight them. On his way, he meets a monkey, a dog, and a chicken. They're very hungry, so Momotaro shares his mochi with them. They become good friends. Momotaro and his friends arrive at the monster's place.
Come out, monsters! I'm Momotaro, the bravest one in this village.
Shouts Momotaro. How dare you come here? Yells a monster.
Let's show them who's the boss.
They fight. Suddenly, Momotaro holds up his mochi. The monsters see his mochi and feel very hungry. They want to eat his mochi. Please forgive us, plead the monsters.
We're very hungry.
That's why we steal people's food and money.
Okay, we can forgive you if you don't make trouble again.
Says Momotaro.
Yes, we won't do it again. But we're very hungry.
Say the monsters.
Well, you can make mochi.
Says Momotaro. Momotaro and his friends teach the monsters how to grow rice and make mochi. From then on, the people in the village live a happy and peaceful life.
The Sparrow's Lost Bean.
Once upon a time, there was a little sparrow living in Nepal. He was very neat. One morning, the sparrow found a huge bean. He put the bean down on a bridge and flew down to the river to wash up. However, the bean was gone when he returned to the bridge. As the sparrow was looking everywhere for his bean, he saw a carpenter.
Please, help me find my bean,
pleaded the sparrow.
Find it yourself. I'm the most famous carpenter. I make wooden chairs for the minister,
said the carpenter. Next, the sparrow met the minister and asked for his help.
Find it yourself. I'm the best minister. I serve the king only,
said the minister. Then the sparrow saw the king passing by on his elephant.
Your Majesty, please help me find my bean,
pleaded the sparrow.
Find it yourself. I'm the greatest king and serve no one,
said the king. The sparrow was sad and hungry. An ant passed by and asked,
Why are you crying, my friend?
After hearing the sparrow's story, the ant crawled up to the elephant's ear and said,
Tell the king to find the bean for the sparrow, or I'll go inside your ear and bite you.
The elephant stopped and told the king,
Find the bean for the sparrow, or I'll throw you off my back.
The king was terrified and ordered his minister.
Help the sparrow, or I'll punish you.
The minister was worried and said to the carpenter,
Help the sparrow or I'll fire you.
The carpenter looked everywhere for the lost bean and finally found it. The sparrow thought the ant was the most precious friend in his life.